Hi everyone, this is Peter from Codemasters Academy. In this video, we're going to learn about the basics of JavaScript variables. Let's get started. For this video, I'm going to use the free online tool jsfiddle.net to write and execute the JavaScript. If at any time you want to run or modify the code, simply go to this URL. In this fiddle, I created a few things beforehand. This div element will be used to display the JavaScript output. This JavaScript function will be used to do the actual outputting. Here's an example of how it works. I call the out function, pass in the string start, click the run button, and the string start is displayed in the right panel. Okay, let's get into variables. Variables are containers to hold data. When a variable is created and assigned a value, that value can be used at a later time. To define a variable, we start with the keyword var, then the variable name. The name needs to be unique. Here, I'm using the name myVariable and assigning it to the value hello world. When I output the variable, hello world is returned. When you define a variable, you don't have to assign it to a value immediately. Here I create the variable myOtherVar. When I output it, the return value is undefined. Undefined is JavaScript's default value. Now I'll assign the value of myOtherVar to my variable. Because the value of my variable is hello world will also be the value of myOtherVar. JavaScript variables can contain different types of data. They can be strings, numbers, booleans, arrays, or objects. In this video, we'll focus on the two most common types, strings and numbers. Here I define two variables, each with a string as its value. I can join two strings together using the plus symbol. The result is a string foobar. This is called concatenation. One thing to note is that any value in double quotes is treated as a string. When I assign the string value 1 and 2, and use a plus symbol, the result is not the sum of 1 and 2, but rather the concatenation of 1 and 2. When variables are numbers, they behave as you'd expect. Here I define two variables and set their values to the number 1 and 2. Using the plus symbol, I get the sum of the two numbers. Now what happens when we use the plus symbol on a string and a number? In this scenario, JavaScript automatically converts the number into a string, and the two values are concatenated. If we wanted to sum them up, we need to convert the string into a number. One way to do this is to place a plus symbol directly before the variable. Now both variables are treated as numbers, and the result is a sum. That's it for basic JavaScript variables. Once again, if you'd like to view, modify, or test this code, you can go to this URL. In future videos, we'll discuss JavaScript array and object types. We'll also take a closer look into JavaScript functions. Until then, keep coding.